What's up, YouTube? What's going on, CCI family? It's your main man back with the game plan once again because, well, you already know. I can't leave you out there too long without that information and that education. You feel me? So, look, I apologize for missing last week. That's why Miss Avette had to step in for me. But this week, we're going to break down the moves that the market is not talking about, okay? Today, we're diving into the companies that's powering AI from behind the scenes. Feel me? Get your notepads and pens. Let's go. So first up is one that I run every so often that people are definitely sleeping on. I hope you're not one of the ones sleeping on it, okay? That's none other than Modine, the cooling king, okay? Modine is, man, look them up. They running everything, you feel me? So anyway, AI servers, okay? They run hotter than anything that we've ever put into a data center, okay? And Modine, they're the ones keeping the entire system from melting. I mean, really think about that. Remember, I'm giving you ones that no one's really talking about, okay? So we're going to break down a few parts of them. Number one, again, the AI chips themselves, they generate this extreme heat, okay? And cooling is really becoming a bottleneck, all right? Modine's thermal systems are becoming the industry standard. And remember, Modine's been doing this for over 100 years, okay? So yeah, there's other companies. Of course, every company has their competition. But it's just like, say, Coke and Pepsi, right? There's plenty other colas out there, but no one is going to take their place. Think of that as Modine, okay? Now, not only do they have decades of experience, but those decades of experience creates a moat for them, okay? A moat is when this one company, not a monopoly, but a moat, generally is controlling that whole segment. You feel me? And every new data center that's built equals more demand for Modine. Let's go. And before I get to mention, as far as Modine, the market still hasn't even priced in just how essential that company is. So you know what that means. They have so much room to continue running. And I've been with them since probably about 60, mid-60s per share. Okay? Now, our next one up to date, none other than Terawulf. You heard me speak of them before. Okay? Now, Terawulf, everyone still labels them as just this Bitcoin miner. However, that's quickly becoming outdated fast. Okay? They've quietly built one of the lowest cost energy infrastructures in the entire sector. Hands down. Okay? Take a look. Their chart steadily moves up. Okay? Nuclear plus hydro equals nothing but ultra cheap power. Okay? AI compute is insanely energy hungry. Remember that. All right? Now, power costs now become the battlefield. And Terawulf's pivot into AI hosting, ridiculous. That's why I tell you, do your own research. This is not to tell you what to buy, hold, to sell, or nothing like that. But it speaks for itself. Just take a quick look. You feel me? Terawulf's, again, their pivot into AI hosting has launched them into a whole nother genre. No longer just Bitcoin mining. But Bitcoin is moving, if you see that too. However, the cost advantage gives them nothing but long-term leverage that all companies need to progress. All right. Next up for y'all is none other than APLD, Applied Digital. Okay. Now, Applied Digital is the builder. All right. They're the one sprinting to meet demand before the world catches up. All right. Now, they have rapid data center expansion, hosting deals that are stacking up. Their speed is their advantage, always, okay? They're positioning themselves as the top go-to AI infrastructure partner in the world, okay? They're scrappy, they're aggressive, and they're always early.
All right, let's land this plane, because if you blinked, you might have missed what just happened. Modine's out here cooling the hottest tech on the planet. Terawulf's flipping the energy game like it's nothing. And APLD, they're building data center real estate faster than the market can Google AI. 3 different lanes, one massive wave, and somehow they're all surfing it like pros. So while everybody else is busy arguing about which AI model can write a poem, these companies are quietly wiring the future together. And if you're paying attention, you're already ahead of the curve. Stick with us, because the quiet ones, they're usually the ones that hit the loudest. Now let's get back to the grind. The future's not gonna build itself. All right, y'all. That's the wrap. 3 companies making moves so quietly you'd miss them if you weren't tuned in here. If you found this breakdown useful, do not keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with somebody who needs to stop sleeping on the future. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay sharp out there, and as always, have a blessed and financially successful week ahead. Ciao.